What's going on there, guys? How are y'all doing? And welcome back to Luxe Life. Everyone's desire is to become a millionaire, and who doesn't want to live in a life of luxury with access to all of life's, luxuries? However, becoming a billionaire isn't so simple, and this is especially true at such a young age. The sheer effort and difficulties that must be overcome are incredibly inspiring. So without any further ado, let's dive straight into this video. Number 9. Kevin Lehman David. Lehman has legally inherited his father's 50% interest in German pharmacy chain Drogerie Market, making him the world's youngest billionaire. Kevin David Lehman, a German heir, is the world's youngest billionaire at the age of 18. Gunther Lehman, his father, gave his son a share in the German pharmacy chain Drogerie Market when he was 14, but it was held in trust until his 18th birthday in September of 2020. He is one of just a few billionaires who rose up the ranks while still a teenager, which is rather unsurprising. Others include Norwegian heiress Alexandra Andreessen, who made her debut at the age of 19 in 2016 and is still among the world's youngest, and German Albert von Turn und Taxis, the 12th prince in his family line, who officially inherited his fortune on his 18th birthday, but later fell out of the ranks after the 2008 financial crisis. Number 8. Kylie Jenner. Kylie Jenner is Kris and Bruce Jenner's, now Caitlyn Jenner's, youngest child. Kylie was named the youngest self-made billionaire in Forbes magazine's 2019 edition. Kylie Cosmetics, as it's usually known, was valued at $900 million in 2019. Kylie made millions from her beauty business and brand sponsorships, among other things. She rose to prominence after appearing in her family drama series Keeping Up with the Kardashians. She just sold a majority stake in Kylie Cosmetics to Coty for at least $1.2 billion. Jenner's newfound riches comes mostly from Kylie Cosmetics, her makeup line, which Forbes has pegged at $900 million. Last summer, Kylie Cosmetics secured an exclusive distribution agreement with the retailer Ulta, which significantly increased sales for Jenner's brand. Forbes reports that Kylie Cosmetics sold $54.5 million worth of goods in Ulta shops within the first 6 weeks of the partnership. Jenner says she intends to work on the firm forever before passing it on to her daughter Stormy, who just turned 1. Number 7. Alexandra Andreessen. Alexandra is a Norwegian heiress who became a millionaire at the age of 19. Despite the fact that the majority of her money was inherited through her family company, she's appeared on the cover of Forbes for 3 years now. Her net worth is believed to be $1.1 billion according to the internet. The family business, known as Ferd, is an investing firm that owns hedge funds as well as a variety of private equity and real estate interests. The Andreessen family gained their money as one of Scandinavia's largest cigarette makers from 1849 until 2005, when they sold their tobacco assets for about $500 million. While their father continues to oversee Ferd, the Andreessen sisters each hold 42.2% of the firm. When they became 17 years old, their shares in Ferd became public knowledge, since Norwegian tax officials disclose tax return statistics for residents once they reach legal age. According to Forbes, when Katharina's personal riches became public knowledge in her teens, she got hundreds of new Facebook friend requests. Based on Norway's wealth tax regulations, Forbes reported in 2016 that the Andreessen family certainly received some tax advantages by passing substantial sums of money down to their daughters at a young age. Number 6. Gustav Magnar Widsoe. Gustav is a billionaire from Norway with a net worth of $3.2 billion. Because of the firm his family controls, which is SalMar ASA, he's become one of the world's youngest billionaires. This is one of the most well-known farmed salmon producers in the world. Gustav Magnar owns almost half of the Norwegian fish farming firm SalMar, which his father gave him when he was 19 years old. Forbes estimates that he's currently worth $1.9 billion or 1.4 billion pounds. Gustav Magnar intends to create his own stamp by investing in local digital businesses while his father manages SalMar. In 2017, he invested in Gabayan, a Norwegian Snapchat competitor, and Key Butler, an Airbnb host service. Number 5. Jonathan Kwok. Jonathan was included on Forbes' list of the world's youngest billionaires in 2020. He's the son of Sun Hung Kai Properties, and his father died in 2018. Jonathan has been in charge of the company since then, and he's become one of the world's youngest billionaires. His estimated net worth is $2.4 billion. His biography and personal information are mostly unknown. When the young Kwok is busy preserving the billion-dollar enterprise his family founded and perpetuating its heritage, that's understandable. Walter Kwok's younger son is Jonathan Kwok. His late father was the oldest of three sons of Kwok Tang Seng, who co-founded Hong Kong's largest property developer, Sun Hung Kai Properties, in 1963. Walter served as the chairman of HKP for a while. In 2010, he founded Empire Group Holdings. Number 4. John Collison. Forbes estimates John Collison's net worth to be about $3.2 billion in 2021. He's a self-made millionaire and one of Stripe's co-founders. Stripe, his brother's app, was created back in 2010. John is the youngest millionaire in the world, having finished his education at Harvard University. When John Collison was 19 years old, he created the technology startup Stripe. Collison, 27, is now one of the world's youngest self-made billionaires with a net worth of $1.1 billion after Stripe's $9 billion valuation in 2016. The startup was created to revolutionize the way websites take online payments and is favored by major corporations such as Lyft and Facebook. Collison co-founded Stripe with his elder brother Patrick, the company's CEO. Despite their success in Silicon Valley, the twins haven't forgotten their modest beginnings in small-town Ireland. Collison now spends his time with members of the Stripe crew flying aircraft, exercising, and hiking. Number 3. Evan Spiegel. He's not only one of the world's most successful entrepreneurs, but he's also one of the world's youngest self-made millionaires, and this year is shaping up to be his most successful yet, with Snap Inc. preparing for one of the most highly anticipated initial public offerings with a value of over $20 billion. Snapchat's private market valuation surpassed $18 billion after its latest fundraising round, marking its IPO the largest for a social media company since Twitter sold its shares in 2013. Number 2. Patrick Collison. Forbes estimates Patrick Collison's net worth to be $3.2 billion. Patrick is the CEO of Stripe as well as a co-founder of the app. He learned laptop programming at an early age, which helped him and his younger brother establish Stripe. The Collison brothers began to solve this problem 7 years ago when they founded Stripe Inc., a firm that enables retailers to take credit card payments on their applications and websites. Although numerous other companies have attempted to do so, Stripe has been successful thanks to its simple business model. In the UK, for example, it charges 1.4% of the entire transaction value. Stripe was an immediate smash with Silicon Valley businesses like Lyft and Facebook, and it was valued at over $9 billion in capital round last year, many times more than its closest competitors. Number 1. Bobby Murphy. Bobby Murphy, the Chief Technology Officer of Snap Inc., is a highly experienced and accomplished software developer. Along with Reggie Brown and Evan Spiegel, Bobby is a co-founder of Snap Inc. Forbes estimates his net worth to be about $1.2 billion. Murphy, like Spiegel, controls 18% of Snap Inc. Murphy has a net worth of $3.1 billion at the age of 29. Murphy met Spiegel as a freshman at Stanford University, where they were both members of the same fraternity. While students, they came up with the concept for the Vanishing Picture app. In recent months, though, Snapchat has had some difficulties competing with Instagram and Facebook Stories capabilities, which enable users to submit photographs that linger for 24 hours or until they're erased. Its 5 youngest members range in age from mid-20s to early 30s. At the age of 27, Snapchat co-founder Evan Spiegel was named the list as youngest billionaire, while his partner Bobby Murphy was named the second youngest at the age of 29. Everyone will attain the goal they've set for themselves sooner or later. The only difference is that some people acquire it while they're younger, while others get it as they're older. If one works hard, he or she will get respect as well as money. I hope you got the notion of who the world's youngest billionaires are now. Let us know your thoughts in the comments down below, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Catch you guys later.